Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is the first series in the introduction of the Linux commands. I'll keep on adding the videos time to time. Today we are going to discuss about the first lecture. It contains different Linux command. We are going to talk about few of the Linux commands. One is ls, pwd, cd, and clear. So these are the commands that we are going to discuss today. So to start with, the first one is ls. Before going to the commands, I'll just give the introduction about the Linux terminal for the beginners of the Linux who want to understand about the Linux commands and working on the Linux environment. So this is called as bash terminal. Here you can see here radio. Radio is the username and iSignal is the computer name. So any Linux user who want to work in the Linux environment must have user ID and password. Without the login credentials, no user can work in the Linux environment. So after logging in with the provided user ID and password, you will be launched to this particular terminal, which contains in the home directory. So in order to understand what is home directory, you give the first command, which is pwd. So home and then the radio. Radio means the user ID here. Here the user ID and the PC is this one. Means you have logged in into this Linux computer, which with the username as radio. Now coming to the first command, which is ls. ls means listing of the files or listing of the directory. For example, ls I have given. So here earlier we were in desktop. So here desktop is also one directory. In fact, whatever you can see in the blue color comes with the directory names. These are all directory names and other file names, which is actually some music files or some video files, which is the regular files in fact. So let's go back to our discussion ls. So ls comes with different options actually. It is right now with the ls, it is giving the simple file names which doesn't have any detailed information. So if you want to get the detailed information, you can give ls minus l, which means long listing, which contains multiple parts. So the file names have been given at the last column and the other details have been given in the first to the last before one column. So if you have a look at this, whatever the file names with blue color, those are all indicated with D. D means directory. It means it contains few more files, few more subfolders or folders, which you can see after some time here. Now here who has created and here what are all the permissions. So basically here permissions comes with the Linux user with owner, group, and others. These are the three sections. If you have to understand the permissions. RWX means read, write, executable permissions. So this is only for the owner. First three set is for the owner. The next three set is for the group, and the other three sets is for the others. So I will discuss more about this in whenever we are working on the permissions related thing. How to change the permissions, who can get the permissions, who can get the read access. Everything I will discuss in some other video. Now here you can see another one, which is a regular file, which is maybe some video file which doesn't have anything of D sort. We have multiple things also, character file or block file, different types of files we can list here. We can see in this particular command. Now another important command with the other option actually, ls minus l or t. Okay, so if you give ls minus l, so this is the random timestamp you can see here with some different sizes. So this is about the timestamp when it is actually created. So some created on June 13th, some are 9th and August 9th. So it means it is in some random fashion with respect to timestamp. If you want to get with proper timestamp, you can give LT or LRT. I will tell you what is the meaning of or LRT. T means in the reverse fashion. So this is the latest file what the any of the files inside this particular desktop has been modified. And coming to or means reverse sorting or reverse listing. So here it is listing in the reverse timestamp and the reverse sorting fashion. So what is the advantage or what is the benefit of this is when you are working in one project with some multiple files and you are given one requirement to do some modification of the files. For example, maybe it has so much of modification and some more enhancements. As a developer, you are working on something for the next 1 month in one particular file, one particular set of files in one directory. So maybe it contains some 10 days or 15 days, or later you want to check something. In that situation, you might have chances of forgetting what is the file name and all, and what is the last file has been modified. So for that reason, this command will help you to check with the latest timestamp, so that you will come to know, okay, I have changed these many files on that day. So that it will, you'll be coming to know. Here in this particular example, you might not be noticing so many files, but in the very big projects, large projects, we contain some 500 files or 20 files or 1000 files. So it is very difficult to track what you have modified somewhere in between. So for that reason, if you are giving ls minus lrt, you will come to know clearly what are the latest files it has modified. That is the reason or is also is there. Or means recursive, multiple, not recursive, it is in the reverse order, and also the in the sorting order it will show. So this is a benefit of ls minus lrt file. So, and if you want to check about more options for the ls, okay, so you can view always man and followed by the command name. So it is applicable for any of the Linux command. Now, if you see here, the name and the description for what is the purpose of it, what are the options, how to write it, and different options you can see here. Many options are there. I have just discussed few of the options because these are all the frequently used commands in our developer environment. So you can check it out for more options in this. Now let's go back to the other commands, which is cd, change directory. Now to start with, I'll go to the desktop directory. If you want to see cd is going to work only on the existing directories. That is the first point to be noted. And I'm going to do the cd to the desktop. It means I'm going to change the directory from the current directory. Current directory we are in radio, which is obtained by pwd, and followed by the command where we want to go. For example, cd desktop I'm going. So I have changed the file name, directory name to the desktop pwd. So in this you can give the ls now. So multiple files has been present, regular files and also pdf files and some tar files. Tar I'm going to discuss some other time. And directories, still more directories are there. Let's go back, go to the C program. So in this, few more directories are there. For example, bit. So with the cd command, we can enter wherever the directory where we wanted to go. Now, if you come back, we want to come back to the again list tab. So what is the command that we have to give? It is just ... If you are giving one time ... you will come back only one step back. But if you want more, then dot followed by ... followed by ... So until what point we need, that much times we have to give the ... For example, I'm giving the enter. So 3 directories you have to go. So it is going in, even we have skipped the radio also. So inside the home we were having the radio earlier. So we were in radio. Because we have given 3 dots, so we have come up to the directory where we reached beyond the desktop. So that's why we are in home now. Again, if you go back, radio. So now we are in radio. Again, we will get the desktop. If you want, you can go, you can change to the desktop environment. So that is one thing. And one more thing, whenever you want to come back to the home directory, you can always give just cd. So just give the pwd to check the result. So it is home and radio. So these are the one more cd command. And another one is clear command. Clear means clear the screen wherever you are and whatever you are typing. If you want to take a fresh page, then you can always give the clear command. So to conclude, I'll just summarize. ls is the command which is used for the listing of the directory. And we have seen the multiple options like ls minus lrt, long listing and reverse listing, and according to the timestamp. That is one command. And the other one is pwd, which will give the present working directory from the home directory. And another command is cd. Cd is the change directory. It means like wherever we want to go, we can go, and wherever we want to come back, we can come back with the help of dot dot option. And then we have seen the clear command as well. So that is it for the day, guys. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe the video and click on the bell icon for not missing the technical updates. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.